All right, and we are live. Hey, what is up, YouTube boxing family? It is K Rod here. I am back with another good video. Um, I wanted to, basically talk about in this video to congratulate a very, very good female fight between Chelsey Anderson uh, versus Jessica Juarez. Um, This was a fight that was on UFC Fight Pass as of last night. Um, it was a good fight. I think the good thing about this fight was that it was on UFC Fight Pass, and I definitely couldn't catch the whole card because the fight was in California, so I don't really appreciate the times per se of like what things had to go through. But basically, the thing about this is just that this is a good fight on a high display for women's boxing. This is like a six rounder. This was a six-round fight, and I think that the thing is that for this fight, this was a good, decent style matchup. Chelsey got the victory. She TKO'd Jessica in the fifth round. It was a good fight while it lasted, and I have to say I definitely like appreciated this fight a lot. I wasn't able to catch the fight, but the thing about this fight was that this fight definitely showed a lot of skill level difference. But for those of you that don't know who Chelsey Anderson is, she's 5'9". She's 31 years old. She's a Orthodox fighter out of Yorba Linda, California. She is now currently 5-0 with two knockouts. She had just defeated Jessica Juarez, the same opponent that had recently fought Sky Nicholson on her professional debut. Um, it was a good, decent fight. I mean, the thing about Jessica is that I think it's more to do with her skill set than just to say that, like, well, she's not that good and she can't, be up there. She's incredibly young coming into the sport. 22 years old, fighting a 31-year-old Chelsey Anderson. I think that the huge difference, about this fight, was that the problem was just that Chelsey, she's definitely more heavily skilled into the boxing fundamentals, and Jessica, she's more of a come forward, walk you down type of fighter, and I think that's a good style to have because it's like that's something that I could see out of any southpaw. Because Jessica, she is a southpaw. She's 5'8". She's out of San Diego, California, and she's had over 15 rounds total in over four bouts. Well, yeah, well, I would probably make that like what 19 or 20. But yeah, she's definitely getting up there in experience. But Chelsey, she definitely proved herself to be a good fighter. Um, I'm not really too high on Chelsea's punching power. I think Chelsea, she can hit, but she's not more of like a one-shot knockout artist. She definitely has pop, but it's not really like the type of pop where you're like, wow, she, like, she could really hurt ladies. She's more like timing her shots. She's not sitting down on them. And I think the biggest problem with Chelsea is that she's flat-footed as well. So she doesn't really display like high-level boxing, ring IQ. It's just the fact that she's just able to position her feet to a proper level, and then she's able to do what she needs to do. But she's only been a pro for 2 years, so she came in at like yeah, very, very late at 29 years old. And the thing about her is that she's very tall and long for her weight class. She fights at lightweight, and Jessica, she's more of a 130 pounder, or if anything, yeah, I would probably say 130 or 126 pounders. She's had fights where she went up and down in weight. That was only one fight against Mia Lagros Diaz Perez. That was a fight at 142, right? Like I'm not too yeah, like I'm not too sure, but yeah, she had beat her in the past, but yeah, she seems to be more comfortable fighting at at 130. I think that's I think that's her weight class, but I don't think it's a problem for her to fight at lightweight. She seems to handle the weight class fine. It's just that she needs to work more on her defensive strategy coming in. Very similar to Chelsea's other opponent. Her name was Elvina White. Chelsea had knocked her down twice, and she definitely did a good job defeating her convincingly in that fight. And the problem is just that with Chelsea, she's just like the type of person where she knows how to box very well on the inside, but I think on the outside she is there to get hit. She's not really too good on defense. Her defense, I would probably rate it like a good 5 or 6 out of 10, but it's definitely there to be responsible on the terms of not taking too many blows. But either way, this was a very good fight and a good decent style matchup. But I think Chelsea, her career is definitely gonna have to be moved fast. Um, I think as for Jessica, I'll get her out the way. I think she really needs to start working with a she needs to start working with a team that is really heavily skilled on developing better southpaws. I personally would like to see her with Derek James with Errol Spence's camp because I think Derek James, if he was ever able to, I'm just putting it out there for anybody that is listening. I think it would definitely help out Ashley to become a better fighter, to be working with a guy like Derek James, because Derek James's style would definitely help somebody on a southpaw level.
James.
Because with Derek James, he can easily give you that work where you could start feeling more confident in coming forward, and you could actually have good defensive strategy on the inside. And I think the best perk out of Jessica's skill set is that she knows how to throw those punches very well. She knows how to hit, but the problem with her is that she's not positioning her feet correctly, and she's not properly sitting down on the punch when she's able to, attack on that, good hook or jab or whatever. So I think fundamentally wise, if she was cradling her skills around a guy like Derek James or any coach on the high level, I think I think sooner than later you're gonna see Jessica become become a much better fighter, and she'll have a very good style where she could easily beat a lot of ladies. I just think at the state of her skill set, she's not being taught with the proper necessary skills to be up there, because she could definitely do it. It's just that she needs to find like those coaches and those teams that are able to bring her up to like level 5 or level 6 or level 10 and above. So I think Jessica, her career is obviously not over. Like I'm not gonna write somebody off for going to war 5 rounds. With like a lady that was able to you know definitely have like a cruise fight against her. But either way, Jessica, she fought valiantly. So I think Jessica, she definitely has skills. It's just that she has to fix on her holes on her game where she can start making those deficiencies turn into advantages. So either way, congratulations to both women. As for Chelsea, I would definitely like to see Chelsea in there with anybody out of the top 100. This lightweight division for female boxing isn't really that interesting, and I'm not really too interested in seeing that many fights. But I mean, if you really ask me, I like to see Chelsea in there with a lady like a hmm. I wouldn't mind Anisha Bashil, even though that she had fought Chantel Cameron in the past, but she's been fighting mostly no names leading up to that loss. So She had recently lost a 6 round decision, but I don't think that's probably a good fight for Chelsea's name to grow. Um, I'd probably say anybody in the top 15. I think that's a good, fair assessment. I wouldn't mind, a lady like Heather Hardy or maybe like Maria Monillo. I think Chelsea can easily defeat Maria. She's more of like a come forward, walk you down type of fighter, and I'm not really too sold on a lot of these ladies. In the top five. Well, obviously, minus Katie and minus Terry Harper. Like, I think Terry, she's good, but I think eventually Terry, she's going to run into the same situation with Alicia. So I think anybody in the top 10, I think Chelsea, she could do good. She's definitely there. She just needs to work on her skills a bit more. So either way, I don't really care about the lightweight division, and I don't really think it's really that necessary to really talk about any matchups because it's like a very weak division. But either way, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, congratulations to Chelsea Anderson. Definitely like to see her back on the bigger stage, like the Zone, Top Rank, PBC, anything. All right, I'll see you guys later, and salute to the mighty LD.